Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It wasn't as good as Sleepy Hollow.
Violent.
It wasn't as gory as Sleepy Hollow, though.
It was more gory than Sleepy
No.
Hollow. Yeah, definitely was way more gory.
The gore was fake, though. It was so much slower.
Oh, no, I'm sure they actually cut people's throats. It's like a small operetta.
That's weird.
Yeah.
There's so
They
many...
were pretty accurate to the show, except they didn't have the opening number or the closing number of it. It was weird.
So that oven was nice and warm where they cooked the meat pies.
Like real meat pies? Like...
Is that a real thing?
Meat pies?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
what kind of meat do they use?
Beef, ground beef, and like they put onions in it, and sometimes like you can get them with potatoes and stuff.
It
like
actually...
that.
They're
really good.
They looked kind of good.
You can get them in... they're really popular in England.
I wish he would kind of stop putting Johnny Depp's.
Burton?
Yeah.
Why?
It just gets kind of boring because Helena,
It's the same people.
Helena Bonham Carter, and
Yeah,
Johnny
she's
Depp.
always-
They're all like in all of them.
It's because the three of them are best friends. It's just like Judd Apatow in that group, and like
Yeah, but at least they're funny.
a lot of groups who do that. There's like the Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg group. They do that.
What was that?
Wes Anderson always uses the same people, and Judd Apatow always uses the same people, and Adam Sandler always uses the same people, but he's not quite up to par with those other groups. Better than...
Definitely wasn't better than Pee-wee.
It wasn't better than Scissorhands.
I don't know. Scissored Hands, if you ask me, is a little overrated.
Well, I'm not asking you.
It is.
You're wrong. That makes no sense. It's awesome. I don't think you've even seen it.
I have seen it.
Lies.
Quiz me, dude.
Okay. What happened?
What happened to what? You gotta be a little more specific. What happened
What happened
to Edward Scissorhands?
in his nightmare?
He was giving he gives people haircuts, and he gave somebody a bad haircut. No, I've seen it.
It's not his nightmare. What happens in the nightmare? Who plays his creator?
I don't remember.
You would know who plays the creator.
I know that Winona Ryder plays an old lady.
At the very beginning and the end of the movie.
Yeah, I know.
Vincent Price.
Oh,
Come on.
how am I supposed to remember that?
Because that was the last movie he ever made before he died.
It wasn't as good as Pee-wee.
It wasn't as good as Pee-wee, but it was still a really good movie. At least we can both agree, hands down, that Planet of the Apes was the worst movie ever.
I can't believe he even made that.
So bad. Why would you remake Planet of the Apes? It doesn't need to be touched.
The original one's classic.
Yeah, the first one's awesome.
When was that made? Like 62?
No, later than that. It's like 60...
Maybe 68?
Yeah.
No, his worst... Actually, I don't know. His worst movie might
Might have been Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
have been that, but his...
No. Planet of the Apes was awful.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes was worse. But Mars Attacks is no picnic either.
It's awesome!
It's not awesome.
Mars Attacks rules. I don't know. There was a lot of surprising things about Sweeny Todd, though. Like Sasha...
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones is so lame. Yeah, no, the thing with Sacha Baron Cohen was that was just like, I didn't expect him to be able to sing at all, and that really shocked
I thought
me.
he was going to have a bigger part than that.
No, I knew what part he had when I saw the preview, and I saw him in that little clip. I was like, oh, cool. He's Pirelli. But it was very, well, I don't know. It stuck to the show really well, so it shouldn't upset too many theater buffs.
But didn't you say it like cut out some of
Yeah, that was the
song?
only thing that some people might not like. He didn't use the opening song. Like in the play, there's this really awesome opening song. It's like the theme song to the show.
Really?
And he didn't use
took it out?
He took it out. Originally, there's this. It goes like it's like a theme song. It goes, "Attend to the tale of Sweeny Todd, the Demon Barbara Fleet Street," and it sounds so like maniacal and creepy.
They should have had that instead of the stupid like blood going through the.
That was terrible. That was so bad. I hate his opening credits nowadays. Like he did the same thing with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That blood looked horrible.
Yeah, I know.
It didn't look real at all. It wasn't even decent, like,
It looked like a
3D
cartoon.
animation. It looked well, it is a cartoon,
Yeah.
but it's like a really terribly animated, that, like, blood. I don't know why he can't just film fake blood dripping down.
Well, there wasn't that much other digital stuff.
No, other than that, it was
movie,
really
it was pretty-
It was good. That's why that made me happy. I was kind of worried when I first saw that opening title sequence. I was like, oh my god, what's he gonna do? All the blood?
Because that's the
digitally?
thing that really annoyed me about like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Because so much of that stuff could have been done without digital,
I know.
and it could have looked so much
Or
better.
some of the stuff was just totally unnecessary. Like
Oh yeah.
the glass elevator, like flying around.
Oh, yeah.
That looked so bad.
That's like it's like the same thing with most movies these days, though. Like
That's why I didn't go see the Golden Compass. Daniel Craig's in that. And Daniel Craig is such a badass.
Daniel Craig's in that.
Yeah, but and they show him in the preview. You watch the preview, and he's like half of the commercial, and you're just like, oh, sweet, Daniel Craig is in it. People who went and saw it, and everyone told me that he's in it for like less than 8 minutes of the movie.
It's so stupid.
It's just annoying.
Stupid fantasy movies.
Fantasy
The Last
sucks.
Mimsy.
I'm sorry. The Last Mimsy. Sweeny Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street, was good, old-fashioned, bloody, gory fun.
Possibly Tim Burton's best film since Sleepy Hollow, or possibly Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I wouldn't go that far.